අන්තර්පාසල් පළමු පෙළ ක්‍රිකට් තරඟාවලියට අදාළව මාරවිල ශාන්ත සේවීය විද්‍යාලයේ සමග පැවති තරඟයේ ලකුණු 447කින් ජය ගන්නට මේගම මාරිස්ටෙල්ලා විද්‍යාලය අද සමත් වූ අතර එහිදී ලසිත් ක්‍රූස් පුල්ලේ ද්විත ශතකයක් වාර්තා කළා. නවසීලන්තයේ සමග ඩනීඩින් හිදී පැවැත්වෙන පළමු ටෙස්ට් ක්‍රිකට් තරඟයේ පළමු දිනය අවසන් වන විට සංචාරක දකුණු අප්‍රිකානු කණ්ඩායම පළමුවෙනිමට කඩලු 4ක් දෙවී ලකුණු 229ක් ලබා සිටියා. රුසියාවේ බයිකල්විලේ මිදුණු අයිස් මත පැවති වාර්ෂික මැරතන් තරඟයේ ජය ගන්නට පෝලන්තයේ බාටෝච් මැසරොස්කි සමත් වුණා.
ඔස්ට්‍රේලියාව වයස අවුරුදු 19න් පහළ ක්‍රිකට් තරඟාවලියට සහභාගී වන ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමේ නායකත්වය ගාල්ල රිච්මන්ඩ් විද්‍යාලයේ කවිඳු මෙන්ඩිස්ට හිමිව තිබෙනවා. කණ්ඩායමට ක්‍රීඩකින් 15 දෙනෙකු ඇතුළත්. අප්‍රේල් 8 වෙනිදා සිට 23 වෙනිදා දක්වා පැවැත්වෙන තරඟාවලිය සඳහා ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රීඩකීන් අද දිවයිනෙන් පිටත්ව ගියා. වයස
කුස්පොල්ලේ ඔබ මේ තරඟාවලියට සුසුකම් ලැබුවේ කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයෙන් තමයි බස්නායක පළාතෙන් තමයි නැගෙනහිර පළාතට යවන්න ලැබුවේ. ඉතින් මේ තරඟාවලිය ඔබ නැගෙනහිර පළාත නියෝජනය කිරීම ඒ වගේම මේ තරඟාවලිය මේ වෙනකොට වැඩිම ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාවක් ලබාගත්තු ක්‍රීඩකයා හැටියට. මොකක්ද හිතෙන්නේ මේ තරඟාවලිය?
තරඟාවලිය ඇත්තටම හොඳයි. ඇත්තටම තරඟාවලිය ඇත්තටම හොඳයි. කැපී පෙනෙන්න ලොකු අවස්ථාවක් තිබෙනවා. හැම කෙනෙක්ටම වගේ හොඳට කරලා පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන්.
ඔබ හිතනවාද දැන් ඔබට මේ දක්වන දස්කම් අනුව අනාගතයේදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට සුසුකම් ලබන්නත් අවස්ථාවක් ලැබෙයි කියලා?
පරිම උත්සාහයක් දරන.
තවදුරටත් මොනවද කියන්න පුළුවන්? දැන් මේ කණ්ඩායම නියෝජනය කරනවා ඇත්තටම මේ සිංහල හරියට කතා කරන්න බැරි පිරිසක් තමයි ඔබත් එක්ක ඉන්නේ. ඒ කොහොමද ඔබ කණ්ඩායම මිශ්‍රණය කොයි වගේද තියෙන්නේ?
ටිකක් අමාරුයි. කෝඩිනේට් කරගන්න ටිකක් අමාරුයි මැච් මැද. කොහොම හරි දෙකම දන්න අයකින් තමයි වැඩේ කරන්නේ. සිග්නල් වලින් තමයි.
වෙනාට කණ්ඩායම හැංගීම කොහොමද දෙගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ?
කණ්ඩායම හැංගීම හොඳයි. කමුතුන්.
Sanjula.
Balls to him again. Just gets through the slips cordon and that'll go for 4. He's clean bowled him. He has clean bowled him and he's happy about it too. Look at that. Wowee. So that is the end of Vishwa Chaturanga, who have looked pretty good up to this point. Tell you what. Bit of action behind the stumps there, appealing for leg before and steaming in again. That has flown off the bat and that will go for 4. That looked like 4 as soon as it left the bat there. Cracking stroke, this over. And then one more for Hadley and then 2 more for Zach. That's a ball there. Strong appeal. Short of ball and that has been absolutely spanked. And that's 6 runs. In fact, it's over the fence. Set up. He goes for it again. Slightly squarer this time, but that might... It's going to fall slight short of the boundary. No, it's gone all the way. That is high. And he's gone. Very tidily picked up. Great catch at fine leg. Sutherland continues. Just come off the edge there.
Ooh, that is quick. Played down to the boundary, in fact. It's come off. That's rocketed off the bat across this outfield. Oh.
Nearly out.
It's just dropped short. There's a... Sadly comes in from his marathon run.
Took Pavan Saraf by surprise and a brilliant take by the bowler. Not easy to take a catch off his own bowling.
So Krishan Sanjula falling and Sri Lanka has lost their 2 informed batsmen. Boyagoda and Sanjula, who put up a partnership of 58 runs, and Sri Lanka has lost 2 quick wickets. And Nepal certainly coming back very, very strongly back into this game now. As we see the replays of that shot, tossed up delivery on middle and off, brought the batsman on the front foot. He went for a big shot there and certainly did connect it well, timed it well, but couldn't get into the placement that he wanted and hit it straight down the wicket into the bowler who was on his follow through, was waiting for it and took a very, very sharp return catch. Very good catch indeed as Sri Lanka loses their 5th wicket.
Yes, now the new batsman is Lasith Crosspulle. Now a brilliant player. He performed exceptionally well for Eastern Province, if I'm not mistaken, earlier in the year for the SLC Interprovincial Tournament, the Under-19 Interprovincial Tournament. Scored about 3 centuries for Eastern Province. Well, then he was at Dimasonate College, but now he's at Marcella College. A man in form. So good head on his shoulders. Lasith Crosspulle. Time to rebuild the innings once again for Sri Lanka Under-19s. They have lost 2 quick wickets here.
So Lasith Crosspulle plays his first delivery. The ball pitched on mid leg, gets on the back foot, covers the line of delivery well, and punches that ball on the back foot towards the long on region. So he opens his account. He moves to 1. Sri Lanka to 148 for the loss of 5 wickets now. 36th over in progress. So Nepal coming back very, very strongly into this match now. And after that partnership of 58 runs, very well compiled runs between Hasitha Boyagoda and
excellent stroke by Ashane Bandara, the vice captain, leaning back and finding the correct placement there. Good stroke by the vice captain, and that takes Sri Lanka to 152 runs. Short delivery. He saw the fielder, the extra cover fielder was not sweep enough, and nevertheless 152 for 5. This is the 36th over in progress. Bandara and Crosspulle will need to rebuild these innings, and there's another single to win the 36th over. Sri Lanka 153 for 5. Umpire Pakdeen, a signal there's a 1 ball left in this 36th over.
so good over for Sri Lanka. 6 runs coming so far in this over in the first 5 deliveries. Sri Lanka 152 for the loss of 5 wickets.
The easy single for Crosspulle. That's the curtains for this 36th over. 154 for 5. This is the first game for Lasith Crosspulle for Sri Lanka Under-19s. Most of the players have played this. Most of the players have played Sri Lanka Under-19s before. Not Lasith Crosspulle. Another player to debut is Revan Kelly. Most of the other players have played for Sri Lanka Under-19s before.
Well, Sri Lanka going at a rate of 4.6 at the moment. 36 overs have been completed and will be certainly wanting to up the scoring rate now. We'll be looking in the next 14 overs a minimum of 100, maybe 110 runs. Of course, the outfield is a little bit slow, but Sri Lanka will want to have at least 160 runs, 165 runs on the scoreboard before they get the Nepalese back into bat in this match. Remember, in the morning, Nepal won the toss, looked at the conditions. The strip was a little slow and the outfield was slow as well, and they thought it's better to ask Sri Lanka to bat first. And well, they made the initial breakthrough in the first delivery of the match, and that was Chaturanga who fell on the first delivery of the match. Inauspicious start for Sri Lanka. He fell for no score, and when the score was 0 as well, Sri Lanka lost their first wicket. And second at 68, that was Kelly. Third at 83, that was Mendes. At fourth at 147, that was Boyagoda. And the fifth at 148, that was Arachige, who was caught and bowled Saraf, who took a very sharp return catch. And then since then we have Bandara out there.
There's
As
a new bowler in
faces the next
progress.
delivery, ball pitched on mid and off, comes on the front foot, looks very solid and good technique. Bat and pad very close together, drives at ball but cannot beat the fielder there to the short extra cover region. The total remains on 154 for 5.
Yes, Captain Sandeep has brought back His vice captain Dipendra Singh Airi, right arm medium fast bowler. Cruz Pulle gets off another single. First runs of Dipendra Singh Airi.
So Ashen Bandar has moved to 6 now, and Lasith Cruz Pulle to 2. Cruz Pulle has so far faced 4 deliveries and Bandara 3 deliveries. And the 2 bowlers who operated now, Dipendra Singh Airi, he has picked up 1 wicket for 17, bowling his 6th over. He comes now past the umpire, right arm over the wicket. And that was a quicker delivery on midline leg, brings the batsman forward quite tentatively, but plays it very solidly indeed down the track for the bowler to pick it up off his follow through. No change to the total, 155 for 5. We see plenty of Nepali supporters enjoying themselves and showing off their Nepalese flag and enjoying, shouting and encouragements to the fielders out there. It's good cricket, good signs for cricket indeed. And to see so many supporters coming all the way from Nepal, and I'm sure they're enjoying the conditions out here at the non-script cricket grounds, NCC grounds, commonly known, which has brought in plenty of fantastic cricketers to Sri Lanka. One recalls the best probably would be Aravind De Silva, who played for NCC for a long number of years. Rumesh Ratnayaka is another one. Ravi Ratnayaka. Well, Ashley Ratnayaka as well. Played for NCC. That was quite some time ago. Yes. It was home ground, so me thoroughly enjoyed cricket here. Of course, it was fantastic. And everybody has seen so much of development. The grounds have developed, the infrastructure has developed as well. We see a giant scoreboard to the left of us now, which was not there in the good old days. And to the left of us, we see the side nets, which is being heavily used by the Sri Lanka national players as well. As we see the 37th over beginning, and the ball tossed up on midline leg, driven down towards the long on region, and picks up a single, 156 for 5 now. And that is the end of the over. 37 overs completed, 155.
Here's Pawan Saraf continuing his 6th over, the right arm off spinner. Flighted delivery and straight to the field at extra cover by Ashen Bandara. The 38th over in progress. This is the giant scoreboard at NCC grounds. Cut away once again by Ashen Bandara. Excellent placement by the Sri Lankan vice captain. He knows the field at the back of his mind. He has the parents of the team watching this game. Excellent batting by Ashen Bandara. Short delivery. This is the second boundary he has collected off his back foot.
That looked a very good shot, and it's a very difficult shot to play as well. Off a slow wicket, the ball turning as well. Waited for that delivery, got his timing right. The placement was absolutely precise, and the ball just screaming down towards the extra cover region. That's a lovely shot indeed.
Score moves on to 162 rather. Another single to Lasith Cruz Pulle. Slowly and steadily building another partnership for Sri Lanka under 19s, a much needed partnership. The power hitters are to be followed in this game. Jehan Daniel will be probably come next. Running the first run hard by these two players, and that's the end of the 38th over. Sri Lanka 164 for 5. Lasith Cruz Pulle unbeaten on 5 and Ashen Bandara on 12.
Important, the entire set of selectors are watching the cricket actually. The junior selectors, I mean, Chairman Ranjit Madhurusinghe and Gamini Vikramasinghe And there was Gajaba Pitikala. I didn't see him. Ranjan Parnavitana and Nilanta Ratnayaka.
Well, you're certainly right, Haritha, because this is the future of Sri Lanka cricket. And I'm sure the same attention must be paid by the Nepalis as well. There's no question about it. This is the future of both these countries, and Sri Lanka, certainly the selectors keeping a very, very close eye on some of these youngsters. And Boyagoda's innings was today, I thought that was a revelation. He batted absolutely purposefully and brilliantly as well.
Yeah, he was lucky. He was dropped early. I didn't like the way he ran himself out. He needs to take a little bit more responsibility for his team and for himself for a career, but not to take anything away from a wonderfully gifted stroke player.
Well, you're certainly right. The next delivery on mid-line off, the batsman coming tentatively forward, but batter pad very close together. Good technique and making sure that he covers the line of the delivery. Now, this is what is good for youngsters. They got to have their technique right, Haritha. Runs will come, and they can certainly build up their scores and their innings, but the confidence has to build up as well. And these are the youngsters who certainly will carry the Sri Lanka cricket to the next era.
Yeah, taking the technique into consideration, I'm impressed with the technique of the fielding as far as Nepal under 19 is concerned. They don't have the same sort of cricketing structure that Sri Lanka have at school level, but they've shown that they are willing learners and they know the basics.
Well, no question about it. Next delivery tossed up on mid-line leg. The batsman comes on the front foot, gets to the pitch of the delivery, drives it sweetly down the ground towards the long on region, picks up a single, 164 for 5 now.
Gajaba Pitikala, one of the junior selectors of Sri Lanka cricket, he's actually looking after Gaul. There are matches being played at Gaul and Matara alongside the CCC. Lasith Cruisepool, when I first saw him, it was in the game between Dimazanod Kandana and St. Benedict's Kotahena, and he scored heavily in the second innings. Seemed to look a batsman who doesn't take pressure too much.
Well, you're certainly right. Once again, the ball pitched on mid-line leg. The batsman coming on the front foot and punches that ball towards the long on region, just beyond the outstretched diving hands of the short mid-wicket fielder. Picks up a single. Now, this is good. Good cricket indeed by Sri Lankans. 39 overs have been completed. Total has moved to 169 for 5 now. The run rate is almost 6 runs and over. So Sri Lanka looking a little bit more comfortable now. At one stage, well, they were going very well when Boyagoda and Arachige was batting. They were batting brilliantly well. There was a partnership of 58 runs for the 4th wicket. And that's when Boyagoda needlessly ran himself out for a very well compiled 83, which came off just 106 deliveries with 12 boundaries, a strike rate of 78.3, and Arachige giving him very good support, made 28 with 2 fours and a strike rate of 59.57. So Sri Lanka lost the first wicket without a run on the board. That was a wicket of Chaturanga, who fell on the first delivery of the match. Second wicket was Kelly, who fell for 19, the second wicket falling at 68. Third at 83, that was Mendes. Fourth at 147. Fifth at 140, that was Arachige as the next delivery, mid-line leg. So the field, there is a short third man, a point, a sweeper cover. That's the next delivery, just over the outstretched hands of the short mid wicket. Close call, but the batsman picking up 2 runs. The intention was right. He had to clear the 30-yard circle, but hit the ball almost over the short mid wicket fielder. Maybe just touched the ball with his fingertips. And the ball running down towards the mid-wicket region, picks up 2 runs in the process, 172 for 5 Sri Lanka. As the next delivery, outside the off stump, and the batsman trying to punch it, maybe a little bit too close to him.
That's radio commentary. You can see outside off stump. Just give it a break. Good thinking. Saw that the fielder was down. You need to have a good understanding between the two batsmen to pick up singles of that nature, short singles, quick singles.
Waited for that one, punching it on the back foot, but cannot get it past the short extra field. A good bit of smart fielding. Moving quickly to his left.
Brilliant strike. He used his feet, used his reach, Lasith Cruzpulle, and I love to see him play that shot. I have a great regard for him. He has not played too much of cricket actually. Just take a look at this. Brilliant stuff. Playing through the line, that's what you need as far as technique is concerned.
Well, you're certainly right, Harisa. A ballerina in motion, getting to the pitch of the delivery there, and the lovely follow through to finish the shot, which looked very good.
You've been a wicket keeper, actually. When you see a batsman do something like that, what do you actually appreciate? Is it the footwork or the placement or the balance? What do you appreciate?
Well, Harisa, let me tell you, it's all three of those put together. Let me put it that way. It's a placement, it's the timing of the shot, all those things come into play as well. And of course, you've got to have a very good cricketing acumen to play a shot like that.
Ashwin Ratnayaka was also president of the Mercantile Cricket Association. Just beyond NCC where this match is being played. 4 games on the first day of the 3rd Youth Asia Cup under 19. Sri Lanka cricket worked very hard to get this tournament to Sri Lanka. The first tournament was played in Malaysia, the second in the United Arab Emirates. Matches being played in Galle, Matara, NCC, then the Sarai village in Maggona, and then under lights from the semi-finals edge onwards. Oh, misfielded. They have had some excellent moments on the field and a few mishaps like that.
Perhaps a very unkind bounce to the fielder. You could see that being swept well, got the timing right.
So the captain would be disappointed a little bit. Sandeep Lamichani. He's bowling. Sakaf has picked up 2 wickets so far. Oh, he missed that. So there's a sense of urgency going into the last 10 overs. You were mentioning this, that they should be looking to step on it. They've got Jehan Daniel. I think it's a very wise move. They've taken a chance. He's a good player of spin. They've kept him till very late. Oh, he didn't judge that one. Lack of confidence, lack of experience, both.
Absolutely, didn't judge it at all and couldn't even get close to the ball on that occasion. So 180 for 5, 41st over, 1 more delivery remaining.
You know, the Chief Executive Officer of the International Cricket Council, Dave Richardson, was speaking to us, and he mentioned that he's impressed with what's on offer in Asia. 4 test playing nations, youth cricket. And Roy Dias, one of Sri Lanka's most technically sound batsmen during his era, was one-time vice captain. Now handling Sri Lanka under 19. Earlier he was in charge of Nepal under 19.
We played some sterling knocks for Sri Lanka, Haritha. How can you forget the innings he played against the West Indies in Adelaide way back in the early 80s? And that innings prompted Vivian Richards to say if he was ever given the chance to select a world cricket team, his number 3 batsman will be nobody but Roy Dias.
Chatting to him is Ravindra Pushpakumara, the fast bowling coach of Sri Lanka under 19. Tearaway fast bowler. He was coupled with Waka Yunis, played for NCC, Ravindra Pushpakumara. member of the World Cup winning squad in 1996. Coach, he was one time in charge of the Northern Province, but now back in Colombo. He's done commentaries. Jovial chap. Serious bowler he was.
Well,
He used to bowl the toe
was.
crushers during his era.
Well, you're certainly right. And also another product of NCC, non-cricket grounds here.
Played his
Club.
cricket initially in Kalutara. Yeah, the likes of Jehan Daniel to come in and Ashen Bandara from St. Aloysius goal. Wonderfully gifted batsman, played in the schools 2020 final, which they lost to St. Peter's in goal last year. He, Harin Buddila, who is in this squad. Wonderful players.
Well, Harit, the 42nd over in progress. What would be your predictions now? Sri Lanka, I believe, is still...
I've already said that 275 was what I wanted. Looks like it may not get there. Oh, chance of a run out. Hesitation going for a second. Lasith Cruz Pulle pays the price, but again